Hello everyone, this is the CRT Productions, and if you've watched my channel before, you'll know that I'm no fan of big, fancy, expensive setups. I've filmed my video with anything from this iPhone 4S to my $150 decade-and-a-half old JVC professional camcorder. And of course, who could forget the complete Goodwill setup over here to my left, consisting of a $25 desktop computer, a $10 monitor, and a keyboard and mouse that cost a few dollars as well. One of the kittens in my Discord server, of which you can become one if you follow the link in the description below, insists on constantly posting links to a Vtuber on YouTube named Pippa. And it got so bad that I had to give him a containment board in the server where he can post content like this specifically. But one day, not too long ago, he posted one that caught my eye. Pippa happened to stream something called How to Be a Vtuber on a Budget. Now, of course, this piqued my interest because if there's one thing that I am good at, it's being a cheapskate, and especially with computer hardware. So this got me thinking, what could I gather up from my little collection out here to potentially make a Vtuber setup? Download some free software and kind of go off of what was shown in this live stream, which I did take a look at. And, well, I'm going to show you what that is in this video. Now, at some point in the live stream, Pippa does mention getting a cheap laptop to use if you're one of the people on the planet that doesn't already own a computer of some sort. And she specifically mentions the price point of $150. Now, I just very recently did a video on this $150 difficult to open laptop. What? You got a problem with this? Come on, move faster. You're supposed to be impressing the people right now. There they, oh, okay, wait a second now. Well, it booted anyway. I might need to change my desktop background, clear my browsing history a little bit on here, but it is booted up, and we'll see what we can do with it. Now, friends, in order to be a VTuber, what's the most important part? It's, of course, the personality. But of course, if you're broke, you can't have any personality. So that's why we got to try this free program called PNGtuber Plus. Now, during the live stream, a few compromises are provided by Pippa, including the use of a PNGtuber avatar rather than a fully rigged, complex VTuber model like you see most of the big-time VTubers using, and as well as making pre-recorded content. Now, where I'm at right now, I don't have any internet, so I'm of course not going to be live streaming anything, but we are going to use OBS, another free program, to record some content with this once we have it all set up. Alright, so here we are. I have this beautiful avatar that I've come up with, as you can see here. It is a television set, and when I speak, it's a very poor quality, crusty photo of static shows up on the screen. Yes, thank you. I know I am the artist of our generation. That's right. That's actually a picture of static from the TV that I have right up there that was taken with the webcam on this laptop. So really using this thing for everything. But anyway, I'm going to launch a game and see if we can capture it here with OBS. Alright, I've carefully combed through all 3 games that I have installed on this laptop to choose a very special game here to try to capture. And we'll get into the game and something, I don't know. Go to one of these later settings. Let's see. Oh, that's the end of the game. Alright. Well, thank you for attending my inaugural VTubing stream, everyone. Now, let's see. Let's see. Oh, I can play now. Ooh. Let's see. What was that? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I can play now. Ooh. Let's see. What was that? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Well, friends, what a surprise. It's completely unwatchable. This computer here doesn't have what it takes to be a VTuber. But what about a $25 computer from Goodwill, along with some high quality peripherals? Well, let's take a look at what I've got in this system and see if it has what it takes. So in addition to the beautiful Goodwill PC Setup, the old Dell keyboard, the Mark Martin mouse pad, the 50-cent mouse, which I regrettably removed the price tag from, the $25 Dell desktop PC, you can see there, $25.50, but you get the idea. We'll also be using my Vtube 1080p webcam, which I essentially got for free with another item that I bought. It was kind of tangled up in some cords. I don't think the Goodwill employees even noticed it was there when they priced it. It was attached to a monitor that I bought there years ago. I don't own it anymore, but I used it for a while. And the game that we'll be running, which is totally inappropriate for any kind of testing, but I don't care. This is an early demo of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Alright, so I think I'm just about ready to become a VTuber here. I'll go ahead and start a recording and we'll see how this goes. We're playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive today. This is like an early beta version of the game. We're going to hit play. We're going to do a... Okay, we're back to this now. We don't want to do online. This does not support that, as you can imagine. Alright, this game looks absolutely incredible, by the way, as you can tell. I think it's running at 640 by 480. There is no way to change the resolution of the game, so here we go. I've got this wonderful model that you can use for free through the magic, mystical miracle of technology. You can use this Vtuber model for free. You can download the free software, so no money into software, of course, using OBS. I am playing with audio today, which is unusual for my videos on Counter-Strike and other games. Alright, here we go. This is the first time I've ever ran a game on this computer, by the way. This game looks amazing. This looks like I'm playing Counter-Strike in 2012, except it's actually Source, and it's like a CSGO mod of... It's like a mod of CSGO in CS Source or something. Here we go. That looked like some people that I have seen on Twitch. It sounds amazing, as you can tell. I mean, the speakers turned as low as they can go without them being completely turned off. So I played around with this one time years ago, and yeah, it's pretty well done. Oh, they spotted me. He said low health. I think I hit him. So gotta give it to me there. That's skilled gameplay right there.
Way to be a team.
Great. That's great. Let's play one more round here tonight. I think I've had enough. After that, let's get a good gun here. Get the bullpup. Can I afford the bullpup? I can afford the bullpup. I cannot inspect my bullpup though. I can only drop it. Let's see. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, that's the bullpup. My input is lagged by about half a second. I've played with worse, to be completely honest. Oh no. Oh, I did it.
2 enemies left.
I did it. Okay. It shows that anyway, I did it. I got a kill. To be completely honest. I'm bummed. Oh no. Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. It shows that anyway, I did it. I got a kill. So that's enough. That's good enough for me. I think we'll end this live stream right here. Thank you very much, my loyal viewers on Twitch. So as you'll probably agree, neither of these options are particularly enticing by themselves, but this one could be improved quite a bit. The laptop is, of course, not really an option if you want to do anything other than browsing Amazon to consume your next product or something along those lines. This one actually could be upgraded. It of course has a spinning hard drive in it. I think it's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Very typical for these computers. They ship these out by the thousands, the tens of thousands, the hospitals and God knows where else, huge office buildings. These things are being sold for pennies on the dollar these days. The graphics card could obviously be upgraded to just about anything as long as it's a low profile card. If you're getting a system like this that's small, half the height of a regular desktop machine, you have to get a low profile card to go in it. There are many options for low profile cards. One in particular is the AMD E9173, I believe. That's a very popular one. I could have gotten those numbers wrong. I'll put it on the screen. You can get those things for like $20. It is comparable to a GTX 750 Ti in performance. And it would obviously do what I just did a million times better. It would be perfectly smooth. That was not a particularly demanding game. And of course also running the very basic built-in CAT model of Vtube Studio. We weren't putting a lot of work on the computer really, but of course it still found it pretty difficult to handle. That was mainly the graphics card, the reason that the game was running at 10 frames per second and I had half a second of input lag. Also the hard drive made it very painful for me personally. You didn't have to watch that part of course. Installing game, extracting the files for the software, installing Steam and installing the software there. All of that took a couple days. So it was quite an experience. It was pretty fun though actually. You could, with a couple of very simple upgrades with this computer. In fact, I'll show you how simple it is as soon as I clear off all this junk from the top of it. All you have to do is move the monitor out of the way. Just set it done. And then you just pull that up and the cover on the computer pops right off. These things can be upgraded very simply. You just pop the cover off and replace the hard drive with an SSD. You get an SSD for what? $15, $20, as long as you don't have to have a ton of capacity. You can get that graphics card for say $25. I got this whole computer for $25 along with some cheap peripherals, so it's not too expensive to get a desktop PC for streaming. But I think the moral of the story is if you really want to stream games, maybe be a little more reasonable about it than trying to spend $50 on your setup. Maybe consider that you might want to invest a little bit more money than that, and if you're not able to do that at the moment, maybe hold off on it for a little while. It's a tough thing to hear, but sometimes we need to hear it. Thank you for watching and stay safe out there.